What's up, guys? John here. Titan Talk Tuesday coming at you guys. And man, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. For you guys just joining me and joining in right now, we're going to talk about some of this craziness going on, some of the ways to prevent some of this sickness going on, what you guys are doing out there. Going to do a recap of Drop Zone Gunner, which is an event we did this last weekend. Probably the last event we're going to do for, at least 30 to 60 days. Here in Tampa, Florida, everything's getting shut down. I'm sure it's getting shut down where you guys are at. What's up, Gino? What's up, Eric? How you guys doing? Albert, Travis, hello, Skew Jet. How you doing, man? Shanavit. All right, what's going on? JC Wilkinson, trained by Gotcho. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining me for Titan Talk Tuesday. Thank you, Instagram, all you Facebook people out there. Thank you a lot. It's going to be a great show. I've got some good things for you guys. I promise you guys. And some of you guys may be on quarantine, down, locked in, isolated. Where our hearts are with you guys. Titan is with you guys. Everybody's dealing with this around the country. So we'll get into that later. Some of the foods to help you guys boost immune systems. I went to the grocery stores almost every day just to check out what they still had on the, on the shelves. And what could really help people. So home gym, definitely the way to go for sure. Home workouts, we'll talk about some of them since some of the gyms are mandatory closed in some of the states. So what are you guys doing to stay in shape or stay active? We can talk about that too. Hello from Hills of Tennessee. Woo! Oh, that's awesome. Thank you guys. Melinda, Hot Wheels, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. So we'll talk about that, supporting your local businesses. Things are going out there, craziness. So let's get into it, right? Let's get into the therapy of the week. So the therapy of the week, guys, glutathione. You might have been seeing it a little bit more on our social media and the newsletters and stuff like that. Super antioxidant, produced in the liver naturally. What it helps with is boosting your immune system, getting rid of free radicals, helping as an antiviral, okay? This is what glutathione is good for. It's good for bringing down liver functions, getting over some of these different things as far as sickness, and like I said, inflammation in the body too as well. So it is great. So glutathione is definitely a big one as far as Titan Medical Center goes. So, with glutathione, we have it. So a lot of patients use it because, people were getting sick as is with the regular flu, with, different things. Our kids might bring it home to them. Them might be catching it at work. If people are traveling to airports, especially right now. So we've got the social distancing and all that in play. But, you might be touching handrails. You might be coming in contact with some of this air or some of these different things that this virus has been shown to be on for many, many days. And at that point, what are you guys really doing to protect yourself? Even here at the clinic with the medical professionals, and these things were expensive. The N95 masks, so these have a filter in them, so at that point they can help as far as, with our practitioners, if they have to get close to people that could possibly be infected, this was helping them. So we have these in limited stock just for the practitioners here. It's really, really crazy. Those masks are going for $20 a pop. Those things are like really cheap. If this wasn't going on, you'd find them everywhere, any place. But so glutathione, internally building up your immune system, bringing your defenses up in your body so you guys hopefully don't get sick or can boost your immune system so you guys can be prepared if you guys do come around sick people. If you guys are in the house with somebody that does come down with this, because let's talk about the facts. The facts is we don't even have enough testing here in the United States. I just got the update from Quest that they're allowing you to do the testing, right? And it's a respiratory test as far as a sample. As our specimen, and you can't even go into the lab to do it. They will not draw it there in the lab centers. Actually, practitioners or these doctors' offices or hospitals or urgent cares are only going to be only places for you guys to get tested. And like I said, we have no idea. Now, the last couple of months, a lot of people I know have been very, very sick. Now, these are people that usually don't get sick, and they were hitting these exact symptoms of this coronavirus. And wondering, or going to the doctor, and the doctor would do a regular flu swab on them. No flu. It's a virus, you'll get over it, and some of these people still have problems. Now, the problem is this. With a virus, you cannot treat with antibiotics. Okay, so that's where the super antioxidants like glutathione, thymosin alpha-1, nectar of the gods, injectable vitamin C, and let's not forget about talking about vitamin D. And that's injectable too. We can talk about that as well. But the main thing is protecting yourself, like I said. So if you want to build up your immune system, you got to take in some of these different things. Now, you can get them through some of the foods out there. I was talking about some of the foods in the grocery stores. So one thing, and this is a perishable item, right, is real fruits. So if you're getting real fruits and super antioxidants to your fruits, that's kind of the best way to absorb them as far as that goes, eating wise, unless it's injectable or intravenous. So you can do a little insulin needle like glutathione. You can take it to build up the immune defense in your body, but eating some of these fresh fruits. Now, you're saying, John, some of these things are very, very perishable. They last only a couple days, a week. Here's what you do. You put them in the freezer. They still hold the exact same nutrients in the freezer. You're just freezing them and you're keeping them so they don't perish, right? So they don't break down, biodegrade. So at that point, you guys can use them later on or through this time. Who knows how long it's supposed to go on and how you will be isolated, or if you are isolated, or if we come into martial law, or whatever the hell happens. I mean, because I haven't been through anything like this in 39 years of my life. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen the NBA go down, NHL, MLB. I mean, all these different things, closing, strict curfews, occupancy in restaurants going to 50%, nightclubs, bars closing down completely for 30 days. I mean, these are forced measures by our government, which is kind of messed up. So how much is the glutathione and how do you get it? It's real simple and real easy to get any of these injectables, like injectable glutathione, injectable vitamin C. You're talking about nectar of the gods, these different super antioxidants that you guys can be injecting, right? Highest transportation rate, fastest and highest absorbency. The way that you get them is you fill out the new patient paperwork. So that's real simple and real easy. You can call or text us. We can send it to you. You guys can go to the website, titanmedicalcenter.com, go to the new patient paperwork section and fill out, male or females, patient paperwork that you need. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's for your wife, maybe it's for your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. At that point, once you submit that patient paperwork, we can follow up with a phone call and we can get you on the schedule. So it's usually, for this, I'm doing like very cheap as far as visits. You'll see our medical provider, and then glutathione is usually $180 for a 30-shot therapy. You can take this every other day and it lasts for 2 months. You can take it straight for 30 days if you want. There's 30 injections. It's $6 an injection if you break it down. It's very cheap as far as building your health up. And you can look at the different things that glutathione is great for. The oral version, not so good. No absorbency is not going to really help you guys. That's where the injectable comes into play. And the only way you can get an injectable is if it's prescribed. And that's one thing that we can help you out with. So, with the state of emergency, we can help you guys out via FaceTime or Skype to see our medical practitioner. Our pharmacies will ship directly to you guys. You won't have to go out nowhere. You guys can stay quarantined, isolated if you want to do that, and it's going to come right to you guys. We're going to be here, full 24/7 support for you guys that need it. So if you guys need help with the injections, how to do the injection, you guys want to order some of this different stuff that we offer, we can help you out. All you got to do is call or text us, 727-389-3220. Fill out the new patient paperwork. We can either send that to you, or you guys can go straight to the website, go to the new patient paperwork section on top, the tab, fill it all online. You can fill out through your phone. You can fill it on your computer. However you guys want to do it. You guys can fill it out and fax it to us. However you guys want to do it. It's real simple and real easy and will definitely help you guys. You guys want to give you guys the best possible chance as far as defense-wise for your body. Like I said, you have no idea what's out there. We're still learning a lot of different things about this virus, which then in turn turns into a bacterial infection. So usually that's what happens. So you get the virus, it starts breaking down the immune system, you catch a secondary or infection like bronchitis, right? We're seeing a lot of that. Upper respiratory infections, okay? Pneumonia. I mean, some of these different things you're going to need an antibiotic for. We can help you out there too as well. So if you guys are looking to get service by a medical practitioner or medical provider, Titan Medical Center can help you all the way through, guys. So I want to make sure you guys know that. If you guys want to do blood tests, we can still send you guys in for blood tests. Anywhere in the country, all you got to do is call or text 727-389-3220 for more information about that, to become a patient, to get these therapies. That's the way to go. That's the first thing you guys need to do. All right? So let's get on to something fun. All right, because all this stuff is craziness. I know I've never seen it. Probably some of you guys have never seen it. Hopefully our kids never have to see this thing again. Or hopefully we can get over it quicker and faster than we really think we are going to. Because 8 weeks is a long time. I heard, it's to July, to August. I mean, this is craziness, guys. So we're right there behind you guys. We're here for your support. We want to help you guys out. We want to help you guys be as healthy as possible, get over the sickness as fast as possible if that's what it is, or give you guys the best possible defense. Even with people who have congestive heart failure, kidney disease, my dad is one of them. So at that point, his ass is at home isolated. He ain't going nowhere. My son ain't going nowhere. They're staying at home. His ass got injectable glutathione. He's taking every day. He feels good. I'm worried about it because I don't want to bring anything home to him. Some people are asymptomatic. What that means is you show no symptoms of having this virus. No fever, no cough, no nothing. At that point, you can be a carrier and take it home to a loved one. They can get it. They can get sick. Things can happen. We're not going to say everybody's going to die, but some people can become terminal. Some people get really, really sick or really dehydrated, which can cause a lot of these other health issues. You don't want that. And you don't want to have to go to the hospital right now. That'd probably be the last place I'd want to go, I'm being honest with you guys, unless I was sick or really thought that I had this thing and I needed to go to the hospital. I really don't want to go there because there are a lot of sick people there. You have no idea what you may possibly pick up if you go to the hospital. If you need to go there, go there. If not, try to fight it off as best as possible. Now, like I said, if you get the virus and you start getting a respiratory infection, you're going to need antibiotics. So you better go see a medical practitioner or provider or come to Titan Medical Center or call us so we can help you guys. Make sure you guys are aware. Don't be stupid out there. Use your brain, even if you're a tough guy. Listen, I know a lot of guys, especially myself, right? We're alpha males. We don't need this. We're fine. We'll get over it. Just make sure you guys are paying attention to the symptoms. If things keep getting worse and worse and worse, find medical treatment. You guys can find it anywhere right now, okay? Let us help you if you guys need it. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. Thanks, Case Farm. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. So let's get into something fun, right? Because all this negativity, I feel it's negativity, but it's something that we're going through, and we're going through it together. So let's all pull together. So let's talk about the recap of the World Class Fight League and Drop Zone Gunner. So these were the last events I think Titan's going to be able to do for the next couple of months. Like I said, because of everything that's going down. What do we got here?
Check out this cool picture.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, so the Mr. and Mrs. Sikoris. Yeah, she was loving it. So Drop Zone Gunner 3. So what this was an obstacle course. You went out there, you ran the obstacle course, ropes, everything, climbing, all these different things. And then you actually fired 5 firearms. So we went out there, it was AR-15s, all different kinds of guns. It was really, really cool event. Got to run it, ran through the obstacles, did the obstacles, got some exercise in, and shot some guns. There wasn't that many people there. It was actually pretty good for what I thought or what was actually going on. But it was awesome, and everybody was being very sanitary about things, which was good. But these events probably aren't going to be going on for a while now. That was the thing. But it was really, really cool. So big shout out to Jeremy and our hosts out there for Drop Zone Gunner. Having Titan Medical Center part of it, we appreciate that. We love all the events that we get to do. Hopefully, we'll get to do more soon for you guys. We love getting out there in the public. But don't worry, we're going to have tons of content coming at you guys. Great information coming at you guys, so I want you guys to stay tuned to that. All right, so that was one of the days. The next day, World Class Fight League, Rafael Garcia. This was the MMA fight, and basically it was multiple fights. It was awesome, and we kind of get some background information on it. The girls' fight was the best fight. Those girls killed it, and big shout out to one of the girls. She didn't take the fight till that day at 2 p.m. So it wasn't training. I mean, she might have been training, but she didn't think she was going to have a fight that day. The other girl had been training, probably getting ready for the opponent. And this girl stepped up. She didn't win, but it was by decision. She stuck in there, had total heart, just fought it out. It was awesome. Some of the guys, good ones, but the women, hats off to you guys. You guys were awesome. You guys kicked butt. So, it was really cool. So I like going to watch girl MMA fights after that one. They weren't grabbing hair and clawing. They were punching and kicking. I couldn't believe it. So, that's what it was. It was really fun, guys. All right, so sorry about that, Instagram. So, so those were the events that we got to do. Obviously, the coronavirus, all the events are getting canceled right now, or already are canceled. Like I said, big shout out to hospitality. Our hearts out to the hospitality industry. all over the country from what's going on. That's another thing. I've never seen Las Vegas casinos shut down. I mean, this is just, it's madness of what's going on, but I guess we got to come together, and that's what it is. The only real doctors in the country. Yeah, hormone replacement therapy doctors. Plus, we're starting urgent care and primary care. So our new medical facility is top of the line. It's a multi-million-dollar facility, state-of-the-art in all ways, shapes, and forms. And we have many practitioners on. And at that point, internal medicine, nurse practitioners. I mean, we've got a wide variety of medical providers for you guys. So we're going to be able to help you guys out in all ways, shapes, and forms. And we're going to give you guys the best information that we can get coming forward. All right? So stay tuned to that. Preventative measures for not getting sick. All right, so you guys have heard it probably a million times if you guys watch TV right now, over and over and over, coronavirus, online, Facebook, social media. I'm just like you guys. I'm going through this just like you guys, with the family, with everybody. So at that point, here's definitely some good tips. Make sure you wash your hands. I know we talk about washing hands a lot, and we're like, all right, everybody's doing that. The thing about it is, you know, I can remember a couple weeks back, like, and this is pretty common. You know, I'd be in the movie theaters or wherever I'd be, go in the bathroom. Obviously, I'm going to wash my hands, and most of the people walk right out. So at that point, they're not really washing their hands. So those people have to train themselves to wash their hands. Hopefully, this scares people enough a little bit so they be a little bit more clean in that aspect, because, you know, it's just passing germs on more and more and more. And this is how we get sick, I guess. Cleanliness is next to godliness, guys. There's a reason for that saying. So at that point, wash your hands. All right, social distancing. So this is the first time I've ever heard in my life, social distancing. I guess that means stay away from everybody, right? 6 feet. Stay away from everybody that are strangers. So it's kind of like a stranger danger. I can't believe this, guys. I really can't. But social distancing. Hey, listen, the reason they're talking about this is because the droplets that can be coughed out can go up to 10 feet. You know, so 6 feet is what they're putting as a standard right now. So make sure you guys are at least doing the social distancing. So if you guys are away from each other 6 feet, you know, if they're crowds or whatever it may be, that's the next thing. All right, make sure you wash your hands, hand sanitizer, whatever you guys can get hold of as far as clean your hands. Do it, right? Building the immune system. So we talked about eating these antioxidants as well as maybe injecting these things. Do it. Find some fresh fruit. It's plenty at the supermarket. Every supermarket I went to, I checked. I said, listen, let's look at some of the basic essentials. Now, toilet paper was out in some of them. Paper towel was definitely gone. Hand sanitizer, baby wipes. You know, that's another thing. I mean, there's newborns coming to the world. My buddy's got like a 3-month-old kid. He couldn't even find baby wipes. There was diapers, but no baby wipes. So that's another one that's big, right? But when I went through these aisles and I looked at certain these necessities, the biggest thing, water was still there. You can live on water more and longer than you can live on food. You know, in the dire situation, water is going to be one of the big necessities that you guys should get. So that's another one. But at that point, you guys should be drinking plenty of fluids. So that's where the water comes into play. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables, if that's what you like, and vegetables, that's another big one. These things are full of good and rich nutrients that your body needs. So at that point, get some. If you guys are worried about them perishing or going bad, put a limited amount out and then put the rest in the freezer. Ziploc those bad boys out. When you guys are ready to eat them, pull them out, thaw them, eat them up, put them in the blender, blend them up. You can put them in there with a little bit of juice, like some orange juice. I do it with like blackberries or raspberries, or maybe even, you know, if you like lemonade, you guys can make a little lemonade, put it in there, whatever you guys want, but add them in there, okay? Try to stay down on the sugars, processed foods. If you guys can't or don't want to, please, just try to keep those down to a minimum. That's another thing for being preventative. And be aware of everybody around you. You know, don't go into big crowds. Don't do the bar scene. As far as I've seen some of these places, they're right on each other. Right? There's no distancing. You know, at that point, this is how things are going to spread. We need to work together to try to defeat this thing and to get over as fast as possible so we can get our economy back on track. We can get people back to work. Our hospitality industry, they need us. If you know anybody in that industry and you can help them out, definitely help them out. You know, even if we were talking about here, we're busy. we're slammed over here. There's a lot of sick people out there, or a lot of people that want to help or need to get their medications or need to get service as a patient. We're here for them. We might need more staff. If we do, we're going to put it out there. And there's people that aren't sick, we'll put them through a screen, through the doctors, the whole nine. We might even have some open opportunity for some of those people that might need it in the Tampa Bay area. That's another one. All right, so some of the foods, we talked about it. Raspberries, blackberries, right? Oranges. You guys can get these things. These things are great antioxidants and have great antioxidant properties. Some of the greens that you guys want to get, you guys can look this up on Google, and you guys can look at every single food that you guys should be getting in. So if you guys don't, if there's something I didn't list, something you don't like, look on there. You'll find them exactly what you need. You can go in there and grab them, no problem. All right? So that should help you guys in foods with immune system boosting properties. Obviously, injectable glutathione therapy of the week, super antioxidant, will definitely help you out with building your immune system or possibly getting over the sickness faster, okay? That's one. Zinc's another one. It's a good one. You can take that orally. You can take it injectable. Vitamin D. So they say sunlight is great for this thing. Most people are vitamin D deficient, so injectable vitamin D is definitely a good option. Nectar of the Gods. The reason Nectar of the Gods is a good one is because it has arginine, it has lysine, another immune system boosting property. It also has glutathione with NAC. So glutathione is great. We talked about that. And it has NAC, which is a precursor to glutathione. So the more you can boost that in your body, the better. You're also talking about what are the other ones in there? So we're talking about glutamine's in there. We're talking about L-carnitine, proline. So there's a lot of great things in Nectar of the Gods you guys can get. Thymosin alpha-1. I cannot touch on this enough. It will actually go after the viral. It has antiviral properties. So in destroying viruses, it's got T cells, increasing T cells, the helper cells and killer cells to track down these bad cells in the body, get rid of them, and produce good ones. There's a lot of different things thymosin alpha-1 is good for. If you don't know about it, look it up, contact us, we'll talk about it, walk you through the steps. All you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. We'll put you on with a medical provider via FaceTime or Skype. You can do it from the privacy of your home, your office, wherever you're at. The pharmacy will ship directly to you guys. You don't have to go out. You don't have to risk contamination or bringing somebody home to your house. You guys will be good to go. All right. Home workouts. So this was another big one. So home workouts. Obviously, our titanmedicalfitness.com, our titanmedicalfitness.com. Yep. The website there has full meal plans for you guys. So you guys can go on there, especially now. Now's the time. If you really aren't in shape or you want to get in shape or you want to get on a better diet and you got some time on your hands, concentrate on getting in the routine now. You know, you guys can do it from there. So it will produce a full macros of what you guys need, the breakdown of fats, carbohydrates, and proteins if you guys don't know what a macro is. At that point, you guys will be able to find out what this is. You'll have full recipes, and we can work with foods that you guys do have. So you guys will have full diet plan 12 weeks. So 12 weeks, hopefully we're out of this thing at 8. And at 12 weeks, you guys are balling. You guys will be out. You guys will be on the routine of the diet. We also have the training programs to go along with this. So not only will you get a custom diet program for your needs and for what you guys are trying to accomplish, but you'll get a training program, an exercise program. Now you're going to tell me, John, I can't go to the gym. The gyms are closed. What do I do? So we've got the programs for at-home workouts as well. And then the different exercises. And I'm going to shoot these different videos. We've got some of the videos already. There's a little long list of what it is. But some of the things that right off the bat, okay? I always talk about push-ups, sit-ups. Push-ups and sit-ups. Start there. If you can't do them, start. Start doing push-ups and sit-ups right away. You can use different things like chairs for dips. There's a lot of different things you can be crafty with. I'm going to show you in these videos so you guys can be on top of it and you guys can have the training to go along with the diet. And hopefully, if you're isolated or you're having to be at home and you guys are bored out of your minds, put that time into your body. Before the excuse was, I don't have time, John. I can't do it, John, because I don't have time. Well, now you guys are going to have plenty of time on your hands. So use that time for good. Read up. Educate yourselves. Put a diet plan together. These are just some of the tips you guys should be doing. Hang out with the family if you got a family. This is ultimate bonding time. This is when bonds become stronger with people. And on that tip, let's not forget, we're going to get through this. All right? We're going to get through this. If China can get through it, and they're almost through it supposedly from what they're saying, we're going to get through it. So at that point, your neighbor's still going to be your neighbor. Your family's still going to be your family. You're still going to see your counterparts at work and all these different people, hopefully, right? So don't exclude people. Don't isolate people completely as far as cutting them out of your life or treating them kind of crazy. I mean, this is nuts, some of the things I've seen out there. The people out there, we don't have to be rude. People are fighting over toilet paper. Come on, man. I mean, I actually read up on toilet paper. So the demand for toilet paper is ultimately high right now, and they're producing at 200%. They run 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I found that out. Paper plants run like that right now, and they're producing this much toilet paper. It's crazy. They've never seen anything like this. So at that point, you guys should be nice or be cordial to people out there. Don't be rude, and try your best to be a good person, man. I think that's what, this hysteria and craziness, it breaks down people real quick and how they act to different people out there and the way they treat people. Now, I've seen people like, especially the last couple of days, if somebody sneezes, before somebody say, God bless you, now people are looking at you with the third eye, like, hey, listen, you better get the heck away from me, or I'm going to pound you. I've definitely seen this already. Like, even when I went to the gun store to get more ammo, right? I go there, this dude sneezes, I swear, 3 people looked at him like they were going to pull their guns out and shoot this guy. Could not believe it. Now, if the guy was really sick, he shouldn't be there in the first place. And I understand where some of these guys, their minds are at, but at that point, come on, guys. We're going to get over it. Please be cordial. Don't be rude to everybody out there. Try to be a decent person. Try to help people out as much as possible, okay? That's what will bring this country back together. And like glue, baby, we'll be strong. We'll be the strongest nation because we are the strongest nation out there. Let's set the example, and let's not have these other countries calling us crazy Americans or making fun of us for some sort. And if they can do it, we can do it. All right. All right. So supporting your local business and people in the service industry. I want to shout this out again. So, those people, I know a lot of people in the service industry. I know a lot of owners of bars, clubs, or waitresses, or restaurant owners. And at this point, some of these guys are hurting real bad. They're trying to do the right thing for their staff. Some of the staff got laid off. Some of the staff, they're not going to be able to work for 30 days. Mandatory. At that point, they don't have a choice. Some of these people would live paycheck to paycheck. Let's try to help them out as much as possible. If you know somebody, help one person out. One person helps another person out, and that will be a great domino effect. That will help everybody out, okay? So please, don't forget about those people. Order takeout if you can do it. Do what you can. What's up, Antonio? So my man Antonio, he's on the base. I don't know what's going on. You guys got to give me the update up there, see what's going on. Hopefully everybody's all right. Definitely need to get some more rounds. We got to go, for sure. All right, so we will get through this, but everybody has to do their part. Please, guys. Try to stay isolated if you're sick. If you're sick, don't go out. Please don't try to reinfect something. Here's another thing. Some of us can be asymptomatic. That means that you do not show any symptoms, but you can carry, and you can bring this back to a loved one. I said this earlier. So just be cautious of what you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're at. Be cautious of your surroundings. Please be safe, all right? Also, this is another thing. So if you're having breathing problems, or if your kid has asthma before, you might have seen nebulizers. Okay? So we have nebulizers, and we're doing this for patients too as well with the medication albuterol. So at this point, this is great. Now, the compressor nebulizer is good for acute bronchitis. That's what happens after you get this coronavirus. Then you get an infection or bronchitis, or an upper respiratory infection, pneumonia, bronchial asthma, pulmonary infections, chronic obstruction, respiratory infections, cystic fibrosis, chronic bronchitis. So this is good for all that. Like I said, we have everything you guys need as far as that goes. So if you guys want, if you guys are having trouble breathing, or want to open up the capillaries in the lungs, have a kid, older person in your house, this would definitely be great as far as for our patients. So if you guys are patients, want to become patients, we're offering this treatment up as well to go along with it to hopefully subside some of the symptoms. If you guys are sick or you guys are feeling some of these symptoms, this will definitely help, all right? This is not something that's going to cure it, but it will definitely help you breathing for the time being. Maybe you have to go to the hospital. Maybe that's going to be, sometime in the future for you guys. Maybe it's not, but this will definitely help, and it's mobile, so you guys can take it everywhere with you, all right? That was one thing I thought of. I was like, people have breathing problems. They need breathing treatments. What are they going to do? This is kind of the way they can do it, especially if they're not in the area. So at that point, if you guys need it, you guys need help with anything from hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, glutathione, thymosin alpha-1, nectar of the gods, vitamin C injectable, lysine injectable, all these great things we can help you out with. Blood draws, we can help you out with nationwide, anywhere you guys are at. Call or text 727-389-3220. Any questions? I'll answer any questions for you guys, and then I'm going to get off of here.
We got a couple up here as well.
All right, so what kind of injections do you guys specialize in? No Tren. Sorry, Tren is for animals. It's not for human consumption. We do hormone replacement therapy, so testosterone replacement therapy, HCG, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies like Hercules Potion, Titan Complete, Titan Ultra. There's Tighten Up. There's a lot of different ones as far as that goes. We can help you out there. ECA Stack Plus, ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin, B12, and chromium. That's what also help you breathe better, open up the capillaries, help you with the energy, weight loss. So maybe you're on a diet plan right now. This will help you guys out. All right. Would sleep apnea cause an 88 level of testosterone? No. So Miguel Salazar said, would mild sleep apnea cause an 88 level of testosterone for his total at 37 years old? That is definitely false, Miguel. So at that point, that's not going to cause the level of testosterone to be that low. Red blood cell count can increase because you need more oxygen, and when you stop breathing, your body is producing these red blood cells to carry more oxygen. But at that point, no. If your testosterone's that low, you definitely are probably going to need some hormone replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy to get that level up, and that will definitely not cause that. Now, low testosterone, they're starting to link to sleep apnea. So at that point, that level being that low could possibly be causing the sleep apnea. At that point, you want to look at that, make sure you're good there. We can help you out, though. All you got to do is call or text 727-389-3220. My dad, Pete Sikoras, Pete and I are on lockdown. That's right. Big Pete and Little Peter at the house. They're sitting comfortably up there. They got plenty of food. They're all good to go. I just don't want them leaving. I want to make sure I don't bring back, Sharice don't bring back something to them as well. So they should be all good. So love you guys. Thank you for the info. Always staying proactive is the answer. So George, you're dang right. Being proactive, being preventative, that is the way. This is the way to get through it. Being prepared. This is the way to get through it, guys, okay? So make sure you guys are prepared. Get some food if you guys don't have some food. Take these hints and tips. The supermarket, you guys can still get food. I mean, I'm telling you, I know you guys can. So at this point, look for some of those different foods, all right? Dwayne Day, what up? How you doing, Dwayne? What's going on? How you doing? Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys are just tuning in, we talked about super antioxidants, glutathione, nectar of the gods, injectable vitamin C, thymosin alpha-1. So this is an immune system modulator to build the immune system too as well. We talked about the coronavirus, some of the preventive ways that you guys can help yourselves staying safe. Some great foods to boost the immune system. We talked about those. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, you guys can go back, watch this video. I'll talk about it all again through this video if you guys rewind it and play it from the beginning, okay? If not, call or text us, 727-389-3220. Titan Medical Center is here for you guys. We got your guys' back. We'll be here till the end, so don't worry. If you guys have any questions, call or text us, all right? So I appreciate it. Tune in this Friday, Titan Lifestyle with me and Big Drew. I'm sure we're going to be talking about this and some of the new things that are coming up in the future, because every day we're having to adapt and learn new things. It's a new way of life out there. So hopefully we all can adapt and do well and thrive. Hopefully we'll get back to where we were. All right, guys. Sunday, Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle Show, ABC, 11 a.m. Me and Sharice, we're breaking it down. The Titan Lifestyle, different events. And we got some footage from this last weekend, so hopefully we'll have that up. Cupid's Corner, relationship topics, things that ignite things inside the bedroom, outside the bedroom, things that will help you guys be together better, especially now. Some of you guys have couples, no kids, right? You guys are a couple. You guys should be taking advantage of some alone time, some private time, and getting to know me again time, okay? So it should be like a honeymoon, hopefully all over for you guys. All right, I'm John from Titan. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please hit us up with your questions. Please follow us on social media. Make sure you hit subscribe on YouTube, right? And recommending this to all your other friends. So Facebook, please go down the bottom. Please share this. All right, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Stay safe out there. Much love, and thank you a lot for supporting Titan Medical Center.